Hey YouTube, Motor Racing Network, Steve Post here. Another great diecast review show brought to you by PlanBSales.com. How about that race in Sonoma? How about Tony Stewart? 49th career win in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, third win on the road course at Sonoma, and his first win since 2013 when he won at Dover. So big day for NASCAR. Big day for Tony Stewart as well. Now, we do have the Tony Stewart race-winning diecast available for pre-order. PlanBSales.com, upper right-hand corner, punch in Tony Stewart Sonoma. We have 124 scale original finish. We're going to have 124th color chrome and a 164th scale car. So make sure you order them up. And again, we're not bringing in extra cars, so you need to pre-order it to get your name on one. Your credit card or debit card will not be billed until the car ships to you. So make sure you get that Tony Stewart Sonoma race winner to celebrate Tony Stewart's big win. And speaking of big things happening this weekend in NASCAR down at Daytona. Our annual trip to the beach for the July 4th Classic, and it is going to be great on Saturday night. Now, Saturday is July 2nd. July 2nd, Richard Petty's birthday. We have to have a number 43 car on the Diecast Review Show, and when we talk about Independence Day, we talk about patriotism. Here is the United States Air Force car that Eric Almirola wheeled a couple of years ago, the 2013 car. This is Eric Almirola's Air Force car from 2013 as we celebrate the King's birthday on Saturday, July 2nd. Talking about great wins and great diecasts that we found along the way and great drivers along the way. We've got this one here we just pulled out. We just found this one. It is signed by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and by Jack Roush. So it is a double signed Ricky Stenhouse Jr. car. Of course, the patriotic paint scheme on it as we celebrate again patriotism here on the Independence Day weekend. So it is a Ricky Stenhouse, Jack Roush signed diecast, a beauty there, an absolutely great one. Love the red, white, and blue color scheme on Jamie McMurray's car. Jamie's a two-time winner down at Daytona, and this is the Cessna car, the red, white, and blue patriotic paint scheme, autographed on the nose or on the windshield there by Jamie McMurray. And one of the things we always talk about, the certificate of authenticity. Make sure that they have a certificate of authenticity from Lionel, Action Performance, or PlanBSales.com. So those autographed cars, really cool that we have in the collection, and they're available right now at PlanBSales.com. Dale Earnhardt Jr. celebrating Independence Day. He used to drive the National Guard car back in 2014, and we have some of the Camel cars available. So we need to make sure we get those moving out the door, so you can order those up today, and they will ship right to you. And we were poking around in the warehouse, and we can't believe we found this one, okay? Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s race winner from last year at Daytona. Confetti all over it. We're not sure. Maybe we ordered too many. I'm not sure what happened, but we ended up with a bunch of them here. So they are available right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. fans, commemorate that win from last year with that race-winning diecast, the Nationwide Insurance, red, white, and blue paint scheme with confetti all over it, which indicates Junior went to victory lane at Daytona. Now it's time for our favorite part of the show, our questions from down below. Type those questions right in. Got a couple of them here this week, and they tie back in. One of them does to our question of the week. Joshua Kurz writes in, do you think we could see another driver make it all the way to Homestead without winning a race like Ryan Newman did a couple years ago and possibly winning the championship? Joshua, as I watch this chase now, and we're only a couple years into it, I think what we saw with Ryan Newman was pretty unique. I'm not sure we're going to see that. And ultimately, I think what needs to happen is if a driver does make it to Homestead, the champion is likely going to win that race. We've already proven that with Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick the last 2 years. So even if someone did get there, they're going to likely have to step up and win the race at Homestead. But I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, and we'll watch it again this year and see. But I'm wondering if that run by Newman, and it was a great run by Ryan Newman back 2 years ago. It was a great run by him, but I'm not sure that we're ever going to see that again in NASCAR because it's just taking wins to move your way forward, and the problem of it is that consistency is really tough to establish in the chase. Mr. Speed writes in and says, if you had to add a road course that's on the Xfinity or Truck Series to run the Cup cars on, what would it be? I love that question, and that ties into our road course question, and everybody wants more road course racing, and I get it, I do too. Don't know where we put them, don't know where we get them, but I do expect, would love to see more road course racing. The 3 road courses that we're talking about that are in Xfinity and Trucks, Mosport up in Toronto, Road America up in Wisconsin, and Mid-Ohio over near Columbus, Ohio. And I love all 3 of them. I had the privilege of being at all 3 of them with Motor Racing Network. I think if I had to choose, and I think all 3 of them are great road courses. I think I would go Road America because Wisconsin is a great place to hang out. That's one of my favorite trips of the year when we get the chance to go to Road America. So more off track than on track. I like Road America. The challenge with Road America, that's a 4-mile course, and that brings challenges as far as caution laps go. Man, I'll tell you what, the other 2 though, Mosport and Mid-Ohio, both great road courses. I'm with most of you. I want to see a few more road courses in there. The one that I want to see is Toronto, or not Toronto. The one I want to see is Montreal. I loved going there. I know it got all gummed up with management of the racetrack and NASCAR getting all twisted up, but that road course in that city was a lot of fun. But I don't know if we're going to see it because, well, the schedule's pretty much set for the next few years. And set for the next few years is our annual trip to Daytona. We talked about it just a little bit ago for the Firecracker 400. I guess it's the Coke Zero 400, but to me, it's still the Firecracker 400. 138 times NASCAR Sprint Cup Series has raced at Daytona, more than any other racetrack. When we look at active drivers at Daytona, Tony Stewart, a 4-time winner, as well as Dale Earnhardt Jr. 3-time winners, Jimmy Johnson. 2-time winners, Kevin Harvick and Jamie McMurray. And lone race wins at Daytona, Greg Biffle, Trevor Bayne, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, David Reagan, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, and this year's Daytona 500 champion, Denny Hamlin. So it's going to be a good one at Daytona. Saturday night racing action. We'd certainly love you to join us on Motor Racing Network, as we'll have the call play-by-play, flag to flag, as we roll out at Daytona. And that leads us to our question of the week, the 4th of July Classic. This race used to be run on the 4th, used to be run in the morning. It's moved over the last few years to Saturday night. Last year was actually Sunday night, but back to its Saturday night traditional place. Do you like this on Saturday night? Would you like it on the 4th? Would you like it in the morning? Would you like something else with the Firecracker 400? What are your thoughts on the 400-miler at Daytona? Type them in right down below, and we'll look forward to seeing your answers all week long. Thanks for joining us here on the Plan B Sales Diecast Review Show. Remember, Tony Stewart, race-winning diecast, 124 scale regular finish, 124th color chrome, and 164th scale is available. PlanBSales.com. We love that you guys are getting involved with us here on YouTube. We have the comments below. Feel free to mention your comments here. Follow us on Twitter at Plan B Sales, and we'll keep you informed on what we have. And please get some back and forth conversation going, because we love talking racing and love talking with you race fans out there, and we appreciate the business you do give us.